Ok. Now we're live on YouTube. Aí eu vou explicar um pouquinho sobre a TALKNTALK antes de a gente começar. Nós somos uma plataforma de conversação, onde você pode ir lá no nosso site, agendar imersões em vários idiomas. Hoje a gente vai falar em inglês sobre junk food. So, let's go to the first question. What is your favorite type of junk food? Mine is hamburger. I love it so much. By the way, I ate it yesterday, which was a Monday. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but I love hamburger. Anyway, João, what's your favorite type of junk food?
My favorite junk food is pizza, hot dog, pastel, and burger. But see, I don't consider pizza junk food because in São Paulo it's a traditional food.
Perfect. Okay. I consider it junk food, but okay, no problem. It's a little bit unhealthy, but I eat it either way. Eu como de qualquer jeito. Anyway, Priscilla, what's your favorite type of junk food?
My favorite junk food is hamburger, hot dog, and ice cream.
This one is delicious.
I love so much.
Perfect. Anyway, Mariana, what's your favorite type of junk food?
I like the all of them. For example, pizza, hamburger, ice cream, chocolate. I don't know how to say refrigerante, maybe soda.
Soda. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like everything. Everything, hot dog, pastel, caldo de cana, que maybe it's unhealthy for us, but I don't caldo de cana. I don't think if it is unhealthy. Yeah. Potato fryers, chips, and tudo que é frito. É bom.
Perfect. Do you have pastel there, or it's a Brazilian thing?
It's a Brazilian thing. A woman from Brazil do the massa for pastel, but it's very expensive. If you translate the price, eu não sei como fala converter, it's like R$250, tipo 1 quilo.
Jesus! Quilo. Achei que era um pastel.
Não.
No, but either way, it's very expensive.
It's cheap for who's living here, but I always think, oh, it's very expensive. Maybe I can use this money for help my mother or pay my house if I have there. I can't just buy the things. It's not thing in the price in Brazil.
Yeah, of course. Bruna, what's your favorite type of junk food?
I like it too much the pizza. I think it's a junk food, João, because have a lot of topping. So I love it too much this. And the other, of course, hot dog for me, French fries. Oh my gosh, it's delicious all the time. And for me, in special to the snacks, fandangos, for example, I love too much. I know there are many sodium, but I love too much this.
You know, Bruna, here we don't have fandangos. I love it. We don't have
Really?
Cheetos. Yeah. Don't.
Cheetos is American. I thought they had in Europe. Cheetos.
No. Here I never found it. It's difficult, but I love fandangos too. It's more common. You have potato chips, maybe. It's very, very common. You have a lot of taste but after 1 month, nós enjoamos.
Yeah.
Because it's very, very cheap here. The cheap? Não é chip de salgadinho, mas barato, né? Você comprar e depois de 1 mês comendo todo dia para provar, porque aí já é mais carinho a batata, a gente já enjoou, mas eu amo fandangos. Ai, que delícia, gostinho.
I like it too. I prefer Cheetos. I like the Cheetos from requeijão, from cream cheese, the blue one. I love it. It's really good. I like those, but I prefer Cheetos and Doritos. I really like Doritos too. I like these snacks that are totally unhealthy and full of sodium, just like Nina said. They are delicious, really good. And I always tell people that I eat them a lot because I was traumatized. Because when I was a kid, my mother didn't let me eat. And then now that I have my money, I want to eat. And then I eat a lot. So it's like that. And this happens with like miojo or cookies. Now that I can eat, I want to eat. But I don't eat every day, just once in a while. But I love it so much. So let's go to question number 2. How often do you eat junk food? E, gente, antes de eu entrar aqui para a questão 2, vocês estão escutando um barulho aqui em casa do aspirador? Tá dando para ouvir? Ah, então deixa eu desligar. Eu achei que não ia dar para ouvir. Peraí, tá atrapalhando. Eu vou desligar de qualquer coisa.
Não tô atrapalhando.
Ai, mas eu já desliguei, gente, desculpa. Porque da outra vez ele estava lá no quarto, ele veio para cá, e aí ele tá fazendo barulho. Mas vamos lá. How often do you eat junk food? How often, de frequência, né? So, Priscilla, how often do you eat junk food?
So I'm try not eat junk food often, yeah. But sometimes it's come for me to eat it in the weekend because it's possible go to the different place, yeah, and it's normal. I eat this type of junk food, but I'm try don't eat. Sometimes it's not possible to I don't know his sheep, yeah. But I'm trying.
You try to eat only on the weekends, right?
Yeah,
I try to do the
put
same thing.
don't put in my routine, yeah. During the weekend, I don't eat. Sometimes sincerely, sometimes I eat hamburger, for example, because it's more common to cook, yeah, to prepare more fast, yeah. But I'm trying to eat in the weekend, some weeks, yeah.
Perfect. I try to do the same thing. Sometimes I don't do it. For example, this week I ate a hamburger yesterday. It was Monday, not the weekend. But I sometimes do that. But I try to eat only on the weekends because if you put in your routine, like if you prepare, that's one thing. But for example, I don't know how to prepare nothing, so I need to buy. And if I eat very often, it's too expensive. Besides being unhealthy, né?
Yeah.
Além de ser saudável, muito caro. So it's impossible to eat every day or like during the week. And you, Bruno,
Yeah.
how often do you eat junk food?
I think every weekend. Yes, because I have 2 sons, teenagers, so they love it too much, like me, of course. So, and Friday tonight, for example, I love to prepare some different things like pizza, hot dog, something. And in the Saturday, for example, we go for the restaurant, different restaurant too. So I think every weekend we eat junk food.
Perfect. Yeah, I really like hot dogs, but I don't like hot dogs like from the street. I like the ones that we made in our house, that moms do, or grandmothers do. And then I like those hot dogs. The ones from the street, I hate. Mas esse hot dogs que a gente faz sexta-feira em casa com a família, nossa, muito bom. I love it. Really good.
It's so good to making at home because you put it to, I don't know, do salsichas. But I love the hot dog in the street because have oh my gosh, onions, no, garlic pasta de alho. So I love pasta de alho. So I think it's delicious. That's it.
Perfect. Yeah, and there are some places here in Brazil that they put everything on the hot dog, like São Paulo. They put even mashed potatoes, right? They have purê de batata. So for me, it's totally crazy. But it's still good. But I don't like to eat a lot on the street. I like if I'm on the street and I want to eat something, I usually eat like a hamburger, for example. But at home, hot dogs, they are awesome, really good. And you, João, how often do you eat junk food?
I usually two after in week. I like eating Friday and Saturday. In Saturday, my traditional coffee is pastel de feira. I like go to the feira, I eat pastel.
Perfect. It's really good.
Yeah.
That's a really nice idea. I guess I'm going to eat a pastel this Saturday because I love it. But the fair here is too far. A feira que é muito longe. Eu não vou sempre não, but it's too good. I love it. And you, Mariana, how often do you eat junk food?
At the moment, I try to avoid it, but one time per week we eat something different, like the older say. But I always try. It's difficult, but I need.
Yeah. Right, but I guess like once in a week, twice in a week, it's not that unhealthy. Like you can, I guess you can't eat like a lot. Everything that you haven't eaten on the week, you eat on the weekend. Então, você não comeu na semana, você come na semana. No, I don't think it's like that. But like on Saturday night, you want to eat a pizza with your friends. I don't think it's like unhealthy. Of course it is, but like once in a while, come on. It's not that unhealthy.
Gil, when I was young like you, I thought like you, but I need to lose weight. I'm very fat, and I need to start to be a health life. But I agree with you. If I maybe in the past, I try. No passado, talvez eu comeria todo dia, porque eu também, assim, é mais pelo peso mesmo, é chegando na idade que a gente tem que começar a cuidar da saúde.
Yeah, no, of course. No, but even the nutritionist, she says that you can't like avoid every day. A nutricionista, pelo menos, ela fala pra mim, né, que não pode evitar todo dia, because then when you want to eat, you're going to eat a lot. Porque quando você quiser comer, você vai comer demais.
Makes sense.
And then she told me that like, if I want to eat, I can eat, but not a lot. Mas não pode ser muito também. I want to eat a hamburger. Okay, once in a week. Uma vez na semana, I want a burger, and that's it. And then we can eat, but with balance, né? Com equilíbrio aí.
Yeah.
That's it. So let's go to question number 3. Do you have a preferred junk food brand or restaurant? Which one and why do you like it? Here where I live, we don't have McDonald's, and I never like it because I thought like homemade hamburgers, né, hambúrgueres artesanais seriam melhores. But now that I don't have McDonald's, I miss it. And then I think I have a preferred junk food brand that is McDonald's because I don't have it here, né? Não tem aqui, não tem nada aqui, né? Só tem Subway, and I don't like it a lot. So I miss McDonald's or Burger King, for example. So I miss them. They are my preferred. And you, Mariana, let's start with you. Do you have a preferred junk food brand or restaurant? Which one and why do you like it?
For example, pizza. I love it. So, but here is different from Brazil, and we taste some place, and my preferida, it's in Pizza Hut. There are a pizza with a lot of cheese, and it's delicious. And I like McDonald's, but my husband no, so we don't go there with com frequência. But when you want to eat a hamburger, we prefer the como que você falou? Homemade hamburger, yeah. So we just find some place who do this type of hamburger and just eat.
Yeah, some people think it's better. Like I always thought it was better, the homemade hamburger, because like If you stop to think, it's cheaper because like there are more things in the hamburger than like McDonald's, né? É mais coisa no hambúrguer que o McDonald's, é um pouquinho mais caro, mas mais coisa, né? And then it's like they have bigger meats, né? Tem carnes maiores, enfim, a lot of things. But I like McDonald's. I have this thing, I like it. So, but I have the same problem. For example, my boyfriend doesn't like McDonald's. And then if we are in a city that has McDonald's, we don't eat McDonald's because it's better to eat in a place that everybody likes, right? So I miss McDonald's. It's really good for me. And you, Bruna, do you have a preferred junk food brand or restaurant? Which one and why do you like it?
I'm not sure. I think the McDonald's is very traditional. No, I love too much. You said about the Burger King, so I hate Burger King. I think
Why?
because
The
I also
baconese.
I hungry. I think I starving in this moment. So I saw the picture. So I want this because it's very big. I hungry in this moment. So when I asked and when I ordered this and received, oh my God, it's little, very, very little the hamburger. So I hated this moment. So I said, so I have never come back here because I hate. I'm starving and I don't have a hamburger now. So I prefer the McDonald's. I think it's very fast. You order and in the same moment you take your lunch, your snacks. So I like it too much. This, and I think the French fries is delicious. The McDonald's, no?
That's
I
true.
think it's the
They
best.
are. They are a lot of sodium, but they are delicious. Com muito sódio, mas elas são deliciosas. That's true.
Yeah.
So, Bruna, you don't like Burger King because you suffered an illusion of the hamburger. É isso?
Yes, that's it.
Foi iludida pelo hambúrguer. Okay. Yeah, indeed, it's sad. So, I get your point. Eu entendo seu ponto de ter sido traumatizada pelo hambúrguer. That's fine. But I like Burger King either way. If we stop to think, I guess every advertisement has this problem, né? Se a gente para pensar, qualquer anúncio vai ter esse problema. Tá lá lindo, né? E a gente vê negócio fininho. But it's like that. And you, Priscilla, do you have a preferred junk food brand or restaurant?
Yes, I love so much McDonald's, their combos, and also the nuggets. It's very good. It's very delicious, I consider. And I like your other KFC. Unfortunately, don't have in my city. I need to go to the Rio de Janeiro to eat, but I like that the chicken and fried chicken. No, frangos fritos. Yeah, I like.
I've never eaten there. Yeah, it's different. Eu nunca comi lá because it's hard to see. Just like you said, you need to go to Rio to eat. I guess you have like in São Paulo and Rio KFC, and maybe in Brasilia too. Because like do you have, Bruna, KFC in Brasilia?
Yes, have.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like in other cities, maybe I guess they don't have because it's something that's not that usual here in Brazil. Não é uma questão comum aqui no Brasil. Né?
Yeah.
But I've never eaten there. Nunca comi. It'll be an experience. But
It's
people say
good.
it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Perfect. I'll try one day. And João, do you have a preferred junk food brand or restaurant? Which one?
Yes, I have a favorite place by Hamburg, but not famous place. I like it's in Popeyes. Popeyes is a place look alive KFC. I buy fried chicken. I like hamburger chicken in Popeyes.
Perfect. I guess I haven't really heard of it. Acho que já ouvi falar do Popeyes.
Yes.
In São Paulo, right?
Yes. I neighbor in my working place. Yeah.
Perfect. Nice. So as I can see, you guys have good taste on junk food. Perfect. So let's go to question number 4. Have you ever tried to limit or reduce your consumption of junk food? If so, how successful were you? Se vocês já tentaram reduzir, né, ou limitar o seu consumo de junk food. E se sim, se você já tentou, quão bem sucedido você saiu nisso aí, né? Bruna, have you ever tried to limit or reduce your consumption?
Yes, especially the soda, because I drank it too much in the past. When I'm pregnant, estava grávida, so my nutritionist cut this in my life. So nowadays, I don't drink soda, never. Only sparkling water with lemon. That's it. And the other, when I go to the cinema, so to the movie, I love it to buy fandangos and the other things, for example, and take to the movie. So in the last time that I went to the movie, I cut the fandangos because I ate too much all the time. So I think it's so bad. And I think I have successful in special the soda and nowadays the fandangos too.
Perfect. So nowadays, you don't drink soda anymore?
No
No.
more.
I can't do that. I wish I could, but I can't.
But I
I wish
needed
I could.
to change for the sparkling water. It's helped me a lot because I think the sparkling, the gas, it's delicious. When I go to, for example, the barbecue, I take my sparkling water for me because sometimes don't have. They aren't in the barbecue the sparkling water or juice, for example. So I prefer the sparkling water and I take my.
Healthy, né? Que saudável isso aí, gente. I wish I could be like that. No, it's because it's totally healthier than for you to drink soda. Like, I hate sparkling water. Eu acho muito ruim. And then, it's impossible for me to replace. É muito difícil para mim trocar. Se eu acho muito ruim o negócio, eu adoro muito, para mim é impossível. But I tried. Eu tentei já trocar, but I couldn't. I wasn't successful. Eu não tive sucesso. Hey, Mariana, have you ever tried to limit or reduce your consumption of junk food? If so, how successful were you?
I am in process and I'm successful with this, the sexting, and I hope it stays that way. Just that. I'm trying. I'm in process.
Perfect. That's it. Everything is a process, right? We can't change all of a sudden. Não dá pra gente mudar do nada, né? É tirar de pouquinho em pouquinho. Because those diets that people do that are crazy, né? Essas dietas doidas, people get crazy with that. As pessoas ficam doidas também. We can't. Não podemos fazer isso. E o João, have you ever tried to limit or reduce your consumption?
I was never addicted to junk foods, but now I reduce the consumer of bread. I reduce consumption of bread. That's it.
Okay, bread's not exactly a joke, but okay, no problem. But why did you reduce your bread?
Bread with mortadela, with mozzarella. I reduce. I like eating tapioca now, or cooking bolacha salgada, salting cooks.
Perfect. Yeah, in that case, bread is not that healthy, depending on what you put inside of it. Né? Depende do que você põe dentro do pão, it's not that healthy. But like, I guess you can eat bread, like a loaf or two of bread, uma fatia ou duas, né, de pão, but with like a cream cheese, né, um requeijão, um negócio um pouquinho mais leve.
Maionese.
No, mayonnaise, I don't like mayonnaise. I think it's too, for example, in the morning, when I put mayonnaise in something, it's too heavy, é muito pesado, né? Então, tipo, de manhã, assim, no pão, eu coloco, tipo, requeijão, às vezes tempero, quando eu tô com dinheiro. It's like that.
I like bread with mayonnaise e mortadela.
Jesus Christ, then you need to cut it. Aí tem que tirar mesmo. Jesus Christ, mayonnaise and mortadela. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Totally unhealthy. And you, Priscilla, have you ever tried to limit or reduce your consumption of junk food?
Yes, I try to keep a balance, yeah. For example, I don't eat a week, eat during week, yeah. And about I have a success about soda. I don't drink about 2 years, yeah. I don't drink no more. Yeah. I sometimes it's not possible because when I'm very anxious, I need to eat this type of some junk food, yeah. But I'm trying to keep a balance and yeah, about successful only soda, yeah.
Perfect. You guys are motivating me to stop drinking soda. São motivando para beber refrigerante, gente. But it's for me, it's really hard. I tried 2 times, eu tentei 2 vezes. And then I couldn't. I came back drinking soda.
You
When it's
can
not easy.
try. You can try like Bruna, drink spark water.
I tried. I can't.
I like to.
Nervous.
There we have Aí a gente tem aquelas águas saborizadas. Eu acho que é da Cristal, que é tipo com laranja, capim-limão, uma delícia.
Nossa, achei aquilo horrível.
Sério?
I thought it was terrible. Nossa, muito
De
ruim.
framboesa, é uma delícia.
I didn't like that thing. It's terrible. For me, what's terrible? I thought it was missing sugar. Tá faltando açúcar aquilo.
Eu não tô falando para bem aparecer, não, mas a Bruna, Priscila, vocês têm costume de tomar água com gás, compra a maquininha de fazer. Eu tinha o sonho de comprar aí, mas nunca quis comprar porque, não sei. Mas eu cheguei aqui e falei pro meu esposo, não, vou comprar essa maquininha. É uma beleza. Vem as garrafinhas já prontas, você faz na hora que você quer, você põe o tanto de gás que você quer e rende, um monte. E não é tão caro, aí eu acho que é tipo R$600, é uma beleza. É uma boa, por exemplo, a Bruna que leva para o restaurante churrasco e tal, você faz em casa ali geladinho e leva. Você não precisa ficar comprando e tal. É bem legal.
Nossa, eu nem sabia que existia.
Você coloca um refil que eu tava vendo que aí por aí mais ou menos é tipo R$100 para você recarregar esse refil, se você usar, mas dá tipo 60 a 70 litros de água com gás, então dura muito tempo, porque você compra uma garrafinha de 500 ml. Então dá bastante. Aí você tipo bombeia o tanto de gás que você quer, suave, intensa ali, e aí vai de acordo com a quantidade de gás que você gosta na água. E compensa muito a longo prazo. Sei, é uma boa sugestão. E tem os xaropes saudáveis que você coloca, né? Fica tipo uma soda italiana. Só que, infelizmente, aqui, meu esposo encontrou uns que é de xarope de refrigerante, então não adianta nada, porque daí tem mesmo açúcar, fica a mesma coisa, só que você faz em casa. Mas tem vários tipos de xarope, né?
Yeah, I suggest for you use the syrup. I think it's syrup with the sparkling water. Help. Maybe it's possible to replace the soda.
Eu comprei
because it is a little bit sugar. I think it's very interesting.
Eu comprei um de maçã verde, fica uma delícia. Só coloca um pouquinho, é só para ficar saborizado igual essas que a gente compra, né? Então, é bem de boa. É uma ótima saída. E aí, eu falando um monte de português. Mas aí, Giovanni, você só tenta. Tipo assim, você não gostou a primeira vez, também não gostava de água com gás. Aí eu falava, não, eu preciso gostar porque eu preciso cortar refrigerante. No fim das contas, não adiantou nada. Eu passei a gostar da água com gás e do refrigerante também. Eu não cortei nem do outro. Mas é uma opção. Eu ficava tentando, me forçando. E tem algumas águas com gás que o sabor do gás parece que é mais leve. Não sei se vocês sentem assim, quem toma, mas não sei. Tinha uma da Garoto que eu tomava que era tipo suave, nem sentia que tinha gosto, era tipo uma água com gás. E tem umas que você parece que tem um gostinho assim diferente, não sei. É interessante.
Nice. I don't like because I guess it's because of the gas on the water. Por causa do gás na água. Eu não sei, gente. Eu não sei o que acontece, é que eu não gosto. But, for example, instead of drinking sparkling water, I prefer to drink like orange juice, por exemplo. Eu pego a laranja, espremo e bebo. For me, it's okay. But sparkling water, for me, impossible. If one day I stop drinking soda, I would drink only juice. Because I have this positive point, acho que tem esse ponto positivo também. Meus sucos eu bebo tudo sem açúcar. Então, tipo assim, suco de limão é sem açúcar, suco de laranja sem açúcar, qualquer açúcar sem açúcar. So, if I stop drinking soda, I will cut the sugar from my drinks. Only the sugar that is on the fruit, né? Só o suco que tem na fruta. But sparkling water, for me, impossible. Impossible. Nossa, gente, terrible. Eu fiquei traumatizada com isso. I don't know. I didn't like it. The taste for me was terrible. So let's continue. Gente, a question number 4. Todo mundo respondeu? Yes? Yes, perfect. So let's go to question number 5. Can you think of any childhood memories or nostalgic moments that involve junk food? Because usually children, they eat a lot, right? Geralmente criança come muito. Então a gente lembra momentos bons, né? Quando a gente era criança, comendo junk food. So if you think of any childhood memories, for example, when I was a kid, it was like of a trend thing, né? Era uma coisa que estava na moda. Do your birthday parties at McDonald's. Fazer festa de aniversário no McDonald's. And then, there was time that I did mine. Eu fiz a minha. Nossa, it was so cool. I loved that. I celebrated McDonald's and then I eat a lot. I never forgot about it. Nunca esqueci, gente. Muito legal. And you, João, can you think of any childhood memories or nostalgic moments that involve junk food?
Yes, I remember my first trip to McDonald's. I chose toys, I chose Indian burgers, but my favorite memories are I went with my mother to buy clothes, and the end I eat the famous Osasco hot dog. Osasco is a city in São Paulo. I a lot of more cars hot dogs. My favorite memories is it.
Perfect. Nice. People say those street hot dogs, they are really famous
Yes.
there, né? Nice.
Yes.
Perfect. And you, Priscilla, can you think of any childhood memories or nostalgic moments that involve junk food?
Yes, I remember when I was go to the McDonald's. Of course, I love it. And with my friends, don't about my birthday, no, a special day, And because I love it, make happy snack, I love it. The toys, it's a good moment.
Nice. I used to love that too. Even when I was older, até quando eu era um pouquinho mais velha, eu gostava do McLanche Feliz, porque vinha com Danoninho. And then I thought it was awesome. Só com Danoninho. Eu podia comprar no mercado, mas eu queria o Danoninho do McLanche Feliz. It was great. I loved that. And you, Bruna, can you think of any childhood memories or nostalgic moments that involve junk food?
Yes, I remember when in my childhood, for example, we and my siblings with me, I don't know if he ate or drank condensed milk, leite condensado. So we opened the bottle and drank or ate, I don't know, all. So it's delicious.
Jesus
And
Christ.
it's kind of my mother, escondido da minha mãe. So it's so good. And it's very interesting because in this moment, I want more than my siblings. So sometimes we fight, brigava all the time. We are because we want more and more condensed milk. It's terrible.
Imagina o piriri depois, né? De comer leite condensado puro. Jesus Christ. It's not very good. Pelo menos eu não posso comer puro, não, senão dá problema. Because gente, é muito doce. É muito doce.
But it's not
But
puro.
children, they like.
You put Nescau with.
Ah, tá. Não, gente, você falou de puro, assim comendo. Ah, não. Now it makes sense. Agora, pra se chamar puro, nossa senhora.
No, but você come tudo com ainda o leite condensado com Nescau, que é para ficar mais saudável.
Perfect.
Mais
Yeah,
health.
that's true. Perfect. Yeah, when you talked about that, I remember that me and my sister, we did the same thing, but not with condensed milk, but with any sweet. Qualquer doce que estivesse na geladeira, né? A gente, tipo, brigava por pegar o doce da geladeira. It was terrible. Era terrível. And you, Mariana, can you think of any childhood memories or nostalgic moments that involve junk food?
Yes, I lived in a small town, and in Saturdays they are market feira, and every Saturday night, me and my family go to there to eat pastel. So we find the friends, the family, because it's a small town, a small city. Why is it town? And I always remember that because today my mother and my father are separated, and the brothers, cada mora em lugar. So sometimes I'm feel missing that time. So it's a good memory.
Yeah, I feel the same way, because usually when we have those family reunions, we are younger, né? A gente é mais novo. Aí o povo fica vendo, vai cada um para um canto, no one see each other anymore. Where are the family lunch? Cadê os almoços de família? And I feel the same way, because nowadays I live far from my family, né? Eu também não tão longe quanto você, mas longe. And then I don't see them very often, eu não vejo eles com frequência. And I miss going to the fair, eating pastel, pra feira comer pastel. Even go to a bar, we could go qualquer lugar comigo, gente. I miss that. It's really good. With my family, my friends, I go. So let's go to question number 6. Are there any specific flavors or ingredients in junk food that you find particularly appealing? For example, João mentioned mayonnaise, né? He finds it particularly appealing. For example, I really like cheddar, the cheese cheddar. Every time that I ask for a hamburger, I ask the worst hamburger, o pior, né? Que é com cheddar, que é terrível para a saúde. But I really like it. I find it delicious, so I find it really appealing. You know, Bruna, are there any specific flavors that you really like?
I think you said about the cheddar. I like more the catupiry. So if when I buy some pizza, for example, when I order, I like too much, for example, não é pollo, chicken with catupiry. So for me, how do you say, quanto mais melhor, catupiry in the pizza. All the time. Sometimes I buy bisnaga de catupiry in my house and put all things in bread, in the hot dog, for example, so hamburger. So that's it.
No, catupiry is really good too. It's really good. But I like it mostly in the pizza. In the hamburger, I prefer cheddar, but in the pizza, catupiry. But there are some places that they put in the borders, né? Coloca na borda. Nossa, delicious. Delicious. And you, Priscilla, are there any specific flavors or ingredients that you find particularly appealing?
Yes, I like catupiry too, and cheddar. Yeah, the same you said. I prefer. I replace when I buy hot dog, for example. I replace about I prefer put the cheddar. I don't put catupiry. Catupiry I prefer in the pizza. And I remember a specific flavor about the hamburger, Big Mac, for example. This is a special. I don't know other flavor the same. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. The specific flavors. That's it.
Perfect. But relating to Big Mac, even McDonald's says that they have the recipe for that special sauce. O molho especial deles só eles têm receita. But that's true. I've never tasted a hamburger that tasted like Big Mac. Que parecia com Big Mac, né?
Yeah.
I don't like very much.
Unique.
Tipo, não é um dos meus favoritos, but it's unique. That's true. Mariana, are there any specific flavors or ingredients that you find particularly appealing?
In savory foods, I like to eat with ketchup, everything. I really like it. If you don't have ketchup, it's not the same. And for sweet foods, I like to be sweet, very sweet. I have a little difficult with this because the culture here, for example, is different. So when you go to a bakery and you look for something, oh, this is very sweet, but no, don't have sugar, and it's a problem for me.
It's totally different, right? É muito diferente, né? People say that the food is one of the hardest parts when you move outside, né? When you move abroad. Quando você se muda para fora, a comida é uma das coisas mais difíceis, né? Porque é totally different, right? Do you have feijão there? Tem feijão, hein? Feijão, tipo...
Tem, mas eu vou falar em português, a gente acaba... tem feijão, mas a maioria é em lata, e eu achei um feijão que é parecido com o nosso, mas tipo, leva uns 40 minutos pra você cozinhar um pouquinho assim, ó. E eu deixo de molho o dia inteiro, demora muito para cozinhar. Arroz é diferente, apesar de ser arroz, é diferente, não sei, já tentei várias formas, não fica soltinho, fica parecendo um arroz papa, tipo um japonês, assim, você coloca pouca água, fica cru, você coloca um pouquinho mais, já, tipo, segundos, já muda, não tem muita carne aqui. A carne moída é diferente também, eu não sei dizer, fica parecendo uma minhoca, porque ela não dissolve. É muito estranha, ela é moída, mas ela é tipo uma coisa assim, não dissolve, é diferente, mas é mais comum aqui eles comerem carne de porco, embutidos e pão. Então, a todo tempo você tem gente comendo pão, todo tipo de pão. Aqui tem um lugar que chama bagueteria, que tem só pão desse tamanho, enormes, pequenos e tal, e você vai lá para comer, então a todo momento o pessoal tá lá. E
Mas comida de verdade,
também...
não.
Não,
comida de verdade.
É mais caldo com carne de porco desfiada, carne de porco empanada, um monte de coisa de carne de porco, que eu não gosto. E pizza, por exemplo, você passa nesses lugares, tem criança de 8 anos que tipo, uma pizza para todo mundo que a gente come aí, aqui é uma para cada um. E aí, quando eu vou mais meu esposo no Pizza Hut, por exemplo, a gente pede umas 30 centímetros, e a pessoa olha assim, mas só uma? Aí só uma, aí você vê uma família com 5, tem crianças de 8 anos que comem uma grande, só ela. E mulheres também, assim, é muito diferente. É diferente a cultura, mas é
People are
interessante.
crazy.
Where are you from, Mariana?
Estou na República Tcheca, em Praga. Tem muito tipo de pão aqui. Não é caro, é barato. E as coisas que é doce não é tão doce, eles não gostam muito assim. Então você vai, nossa, que cheesecake bonito, eu vou comer, vai estar bem docinho, não tem nada de açúcar. Os cafés também não tem açúcar. Meu esposo fala, eu vou lá no Starbucks experimentar e tal, não sei o que, aí pagou caro no negócio. Não tinha uma gota de açúcar.
Até o Starbucks, porque Starbucks is like standardized, né? Padronizado para todos. Você vai no Starbucks, é diferente.
Não tinha, tem um aqui perto de casa, não tinha nem para ele pôr açúcar. Então ele foi umas 2 vezes, tentou, não deu certo. Aí tem uma outra marca que chama Costa Coffee, que lá pelo menos tem disponível o açúcar para você pôr. Então é bem difícil eles comerem tanto açúcar quanto a gente.
Oh my God.
Gente. Yeah, but it's completely different because imagine, it's all of a sudden you need to change completely your eating habits, né? Do nada, você tem que mudar seus hábitos alimentares completamente. Because here we eat rice, beans, meat, né?
A gente tem costume de comer aí carne, os cortes da carne aqui é totalmente diferente, é muito, muito, muito raro você encontrar picanha ou carne para fazer na churrasqueira ou grelhar. Então, quando eu encontro, eu já compro, mas é um rim também, tipo, você paga ali 400 gramas, você paga R$100. Se fosse em real, né? Então, você só dá uma grelhadinha e diminui e fica desse tamanhozinho, assim, só para matar a vantagem. É diferente. E, por exemplo, picanha aqui não tem, não. Você tem que... Eu não sei o que eles fazem com a carne, mistura tudo. Eu não sei, não entendo ainda. Quem sabe no futuro eu ainda vou conhecer alguém que consiga me explicar melhor como que é o corte das carnes deles aqui. Não tem nome de carne, tipo assim, esse é o músculo, só falo carne de vaca, é isso. Aí você tem que ir olhando e meio que, essa carne aqui tem bastante gordura, fibra, eu vou fazer ela para cozinhar e tal, não sei o quê. No começo, assim, foi mais difícil, agora eu estou me aceitando um pouquinho mais, mas a questão da alimentação é a que mais prejudica. Mais afeta.
Mas
falei demais.
Falam que é muito diferente. Don't worry. People say it's completely different. O povo fala que é completamente diferente quando se muda. And most because of meat, né? We have some Brazilian cuts of meat, né? Tem alguns cortes que são brasileiros. Por exemplo, picanha, it's a Brazilian cut of meat. So outside of Brazil, it's hard for you to find picanha, because it's Brazilian, né? É um corte de carne brasileiro, né? So, and everything that is Brazilian, for example, beans. Feijão é uma coisa daqui, né? A gente planta aqui.
Esses dias teve um evento aqui de embaixadas. Daí eu falei para meu esposo, não, vamos lá ver o que tem lá na barraquinha do Brasil. Diante de Deus, eu paguei, assim, R$65 um espetinho para ser assado no carvão. Por isso que eu falo que é difícil sair. Às vezes as pessoas aqui acham barato o valor, mas quando eu fico pensando no valor que é aí, eu falo, gente, não vou gastar, não. Porque quando eu for aí, eu dou um jeito de emagrecer aqui, para quando for aí comer, até não querer mais e fazer uma diferença aqui, pelo menos um ano depois.
No, that's it. And you can spend a lot. Gente, não tem como você ficar pagando tanto assim comida, né? Tem outras coisas que são mais importantes. But that's it. So let me ask João, because the only one missing. João, are there any specific flavors or ingredients in junk food that you find particularly appealing?
I like pickles in the hamburger. Yeah,
Really?
Yes, I like Burger King hamburger with pickles, and I like the green mayonnaise and a lot of mustard.
João, you mentioned only things that I hate. I don't know how can you like them, but I hate all of those three: mayonnaise, pickle and mustard. I hate the three. Eu odeio os três, acho muito ruim. Nossa senhora, não sei como você consegue comer isso, João. But okay, there are crazy people for everything. Tem doido para tudo. So guys, because of our time,